Hello and thank you for tuning into Total Success Training, and my name is Warren Wint. Today we're going to be talking about meetings. This is a series of videos we put together in terms of managing the perfect meeting. If you've been to our site www.totalsuccess.co.uk, you'll notice we've got hundreds of resources. Newsletters, webinars, videos, podcasts, all designed to enable you to be able to make the most of business practices. And meetings is something which we cover in our time management courses, and it's something which in our leadership courses we have to make sure that if you're going to attend meetings, make sure you get the best out of them. Now in this one we're going to focus on managing a certain type of process which occurs in a meeting. A meeting is designed to produce, it's for a group of people to come together, discuss items on the agenda, discuss them, evaluate them, come to conclusions. That sounds perfectly fine, that sounds perfectly reasonable, and I would hope that most of your meetings do that. However, you've got to be aware that there are certain things, if you're managing a meeting, that can upset the meeting. And we're going to talk today about task objectives versus social objectives. Task objectives, well, you bring the group together. The group should explore the task objectives. That is, in the basic terms, the agenda. What we need to cover to ensure that this meeting is effective. One of the most important aspects for a chair is to make sure that the task objectives are not overridden by the social objectives. Social objectives are where people come together and they talk, they chat, they just enjoy being together. That can override the task objective, because people sometimes get too concerned with the fun side of getting together rather than achieving what needs to be achieved in the meeting. So you've got to make sure your task objectives are not obscured by social objectives. The group are having too much of a good time. The two objectives, task and social, come into conflict when one part of the group is trying to seek or impose tasks on another, or one area of the group are getting together to discuss key issues. So you've got to think about how can you achieve this delicate balance of managing both the task and social objective. You don't want people to feel like they're robots, you don't want to have be like a dictator, but you don't want to lose control by having people talk about things which are not necessary. So what you need to do, make your task objectives clear. Again, back to the agenda. Thank people for their contributions, and that's a great way of interrupting people as well. If somebody's having a chat about something, talking about something which is not, thanks for your contribution, but we do need to move on there. You might want to encourage different points of view by distinguishing very clearly between what you consider as ideas and the people expressing those ideas, so that you can actually take a point of view, a different point of view, and actually look at the idea, look at and discuss that idea. And you may even take control of a particular idea so that you're able to run with that and not let it run away. Number 4, challenge judgmental statements for relevance, and always ask for evidence. Two great questions that you can ask in a meeting, which can in a way create debate. One, how do you know that if somebody says something? And what evidence have you got for that? Which means that you're not allowing somebody to spout on about an opinion and let other people comment on that. You're actually asking for evidence. You do encourage people to cooperate. You don't want it to be a situation where only 2 or 3 people contribute to a meeting when you've got 8 people there. You've got to be able to challenge behaviour that does threaten to subvert the actual meeting. Things such as political remarks, hidden agendas, personal attacks. These are sort of things which can inhibit people, but can also create other types of debates that have nothing to do with the meeting. You don't want to lose direction. When people are having too much fun, they start to chat, you must bring them back to order. But we've got to be able to restate the task, summarise the main ideas, and then direct them back. One little tip you can always use, make sure you take your watch off. If you haven't got a clock in the room, put it on a table in front of you, and always refer to the timings so that if it does move into the social side, you can bring it back to the task agenda and be able to cover everything you need from that meeting. Simple points, but actually very important to keep control of the meetings. Please try them, please use them, and please look at some of our other videos that we have. We've got lots on managing meetings, we've got lots on leadership, and we are very happy to put these together, and we know that you're happy to watch them as well. My name is Warren Wint, lead trainer, Total Success Training, and you can find us on www.totalsuccess.co.uk. Thank you very much. Have a great meeting.